that marital counseling, educational counseling, and a host of other business activities, as well as other volunteer activities as well. So I'll be inviting a staff of M Solution Consulting International in the person of Mr. Olalekan to please give us a brief welcome address before we proceed to the next thing on the agenda. Mr. Zikola, you have the floor, please. 3 minutes.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sallam. I'm going to be taking this welcome address on behalf of our COO in the person of Balkis Bello. Since this men's program, she has delegated this to me. I'm going to be reading the message she has for us. Bismillah. All praises and adorations are due to Almighty Allah. We seek His continuous blessings upon the best of mankind, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On behalf of the Consulting, MSCI, I welcome you all to this auspicious event. MSCI is a multi-management solution consulting organization that handles strategic planning, training, and counseling for educational institutions and individuals. Realizing the ever-growing need for counseling and the involvement of more adherents in the human, MSCI continues to work with different organizations and train individuals. Praises and adorations are due to Almighty Allah, who has sanctioned marriage as one of the acts of worship. We seek His continuous blessings upon the best of mankind, Muhammad. Gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On behalf of M Solution Consulting International, MSCI, I welcome you all to this auspicious event. MSCI is a multi-management solution consulting organization that handles strategic planning, training, and counseling for educational institutions and individuals. Realizing the ever-growing need for counseling and the involvement of more adherents in the Ummah, MSCI continues to work with different organizations and train individuals to set up counseling outfits and facilitate access to joining the counseling profession. This webinar has come on the heels of one of those realizations, and it has been tagged Best of Men. Designed specifically for married men and intending ones, we believe men are capable of being their best as partners in matrimony. Most people, especially our clients, have described this effort as long overdue. We could not agree more. We understand the unique challenges and opportunities that come with marriage, and we are here to provide a space for open discussion and growth. Inshallah, this is going to be the maiden edition. We are aware that being our best do not happen overnight. During the two-day talk, that is today and tomorrow, we are going to cover a range of issues relevant to strengthening your relationships, both with your spouse and with your family. We have experts, speakers on hand for that. Honorable Justice Imam Abdurrahman Sayi will be discussing our noble prophets as the best examples for us to follow. Respected Dr. Aruna Sanusi Lafiaji would also be comparing the past and present situation in marriages. And also, our beloved leader, Dr. Ogunmuyiwa Sulaiman, will be weighing in today. And even more, tomorrow, on our panel sessions. This Trio will be coming up with great ideas and answering our questions. We feel so excited and very grateful to have these scholars honored our invitation despite their tight schedule. We pray that Almighty Allah makes this sacrifice count heavily for them on the day of accountability. Amen. There will be interactive activities and opportunities for you to connect not just with other men on this journey of marriage, but also with speakers and MSCI in future. Whether you are looking for fresh perspectives, practical guides, or simply a community of supportive peers, we are confident that you will find value in this event. So, relax, get comfortable, and prepare to learn, share, and connect. Here is to strong marriages, fulfilling lives, and attaining the pleasure of Allah. Balkis Bello, COO MSCI. That was the welcome address from the COO of MSCI. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nicola Olalikon, for delivering that wonderful welcome address on behalf of the COO, Balkis Bello. We appreciate your delivery, and we anticipate a successful deliberation as you have promised in that welcome address. Without much ado, we'll move on to the next thing on the agenda. And this will also quickly have a very short icebreaker just to set the mood in motion. As much as we are here to discuss issues of marital affairs, we also want to be relaxed and ensure that everyone is in mood. So I will be inviting Abdul Basit, Abdul Salam, to quickly take us through the brief icebreaker, after which we'll go to the first lecture of the day. Thank you very much. Abdul Basit, you have the floor, please.
Assalamu alaikum. So we can see we can see a website on our screen and a code. So I'll be typing the website in the chat box. Kindly go to the website, and when you get to the website, input this code that you see on your screen. So I'll be typing the code through in the chat box so that you can have a quick a good grasp of it. So let us go to this website. When you are there, let me know. You can just type in the chat that you are there. So go to the website. So what we want to do now is to the website will give us some questions, just a question. Any question that appears on your screen, you will see the question, and you would have a place to write your response. So any response that you've written, you would see the response show on your screen shortly. All our response will be collated, and we'll display them on the screen. Okay, we have people there. So let me set it up in a minute. So the question is, what is your wife's most regular complaint about you? So we can see the responses here. Someone say poor communication, lack of emotion, not patient enough. All of these are, our wives for married persons, you can skip it. And that person here said not to get angry, complain of everything, not listening to her. I'm too principled. I get angry. Somebody said Jalabia. So all of these are our wives, most regular complaints about us. I get angry, money, not giving feedback, not smiling and complaining, low attention to details, only you knows it all. Keep your responses coming in. Thank you for your responses. Keep them coming in. We'll take a few more responses, and that will be the end. So at the end of the session today, our lead counselor would, just say a bit about all of this. We'll be stopping at 45 responses because of time. The code to join in is on the chat. You can just scroll up a little bit to see the code. Yeah, good. We are good with this. Mr. Costi, over to you.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Abdul Basit. How wonderful. It's good to see some of our responses here. And like you said, as we proceed, our scholars and counselors in the house would give us one or two ideas on navigating these issues that we have listed here. Thank you again, Abdul Basit, and I hope we are all set in mode as we get ready to go into the first lecture for the day. The first lecture we're going to be having for the day is going to be delivered by our beloved scholar in the house, in the respected person of Dr. Sanusi Lafiaji. Dr. Sanusi Lafiaji is a senior lecturer of Islamic studies at the prestigious Al-Hikmah University. He is also one of the institution's chief imam. He's an Islamic scholar, he's a public speaker, he's an author, a counselor, a brand influencer, and an entrepreneur. We are happy to have him in our midst to join his voice in these discussions around making us the best of men in our respective homes. Join me as I welcome and hand over the invisible mic to Dr. Sanusi Lafiaji to take us on the topic, marital concerns, past and present realities. Thank you. Dr. Sanusi Lafiaji, over to you, sir.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. Actually, I thought I could have like 5 more minutes. I'm just a few blocks away from my office. I would want to settle down in the office so that you can see the video. Please, if you don't mind, I'm just a few blocks away from Al-Hikmah now, and once I get there, inshallah, I will let you know. I had to quickly take my shower so that I can take the first lecture given the exigency. So please, can I have the 5 minutes?
Yeah, that's great, sir. That's fine.
Yeah, you cannot work with that. Just a few blocks. I'm trying to hasten up the pace now.
Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate that. So while we wait for Doctor to get fully settled within the few minutes, can we quickly have that session back? I guess we have a couple of people who may still be interested in listing out some of the issues. Abdul Basit, you want to bring back the screen, Lena?
Oh yeah, thank you. So sadly, we might not be able to have the session again because we've ended the session already. But I would like to project the responses that we have on the screen, and we have Dr. Suleiman Ogumiwa address it. Please, I would like us to do that. Thank you.
Okay, you can please project the responses we've had so far while we wait for Doctor to get settled and proceed with his lecture. See, we have a couple of responses here. I am assuming, and I believe the number of responses, is equivalent to how big, the size of the responses we have. Like, for instance, this may suggest that poor communication is more like the biggest issue. I think a lot of people are still single here, and like that. Am I right, Abdul Basit?
100%.
Okay, great. So I think this is not uncommon. Poor communication. Communication is always a very important thing in marriage. So it's not uncommon to see that many of us have one or two complaints on communication from our spouses. And I'm sure it's almost the same from our end. this session, hopefully at the end of the day, would help us give us some ideas on how we can navigate some of these issues. I must note that there are insinuations prior to now as to what will be happening at this session, but I believe that at the end of this session, many of us, we have our spouses appreciating the fact that we were at this session. So these are some of the issues, like I said, that we're going to be addressing. Poor communication, people that are still single, how can we also navigate through communication in marriage, forgetfulness, I can see it's also coming out here. Yeah, so it's not also uncommon. I mean, we usually are in this area of men are always very, very busy. Most of the time, go to work, working from down till dark, getting home tired. You again wake the next day, get to work. Oh, please help us buy something, help us do this, help us do that. You get home forgetting to do so. It's not uncommon, but I also believe there are ways to navigate these, and our scholars and counselors in the house will also be helping us navigate through. We are anticipating testimonies of the fact that there are changes to these from our various spouses. At the end of the day, there will be room for evaluation, I mean, after some time, so that we can see how impactful this program has been for our various homes, and that tells us how better to plan for it in the future. So we are not just here to listen and go. We are here to listen, go implement in our various, make changes in our various homes, and thereafter we get some feedback from us. Okay, somebody typed Jalabia. Wow, the wife complains of Jalabia. That's weird. Okay, and I can see I'm too principled. I can see not caring enough. I can see not smiling and always complaining. And see a lot of other minor issues. I mean, other minor, not minor issues in the context of those issues, but in terms of number of people putting up those issues. So the most common here, like I said, is poor communication, then forgetfulness. Like I said, I can still single. Money, okay. No time. Okay, I can see
Thank you. Can I say
uncovering of
something?
WC after after using the toilet. Oh, okay, doctor, please, you have the floor.
Yes, thank you. I just want to quickly add, just as you were going through all the points raised, I want to say that there is no single one there that you can say is a minor complaint. It depends on the people that are involved. And the truth be said, that there is no marriage without challenge or challenges. And I've always been saying this over and over again. Even the marriage of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam had its own challenges. Now, so whatever, and there is no man, there is no woman that does not have complaint about his or her spouse. As an individual, my wife has a lot of complaints about me. I have a lot of complaints about her. And this is just the way it is, because we are two different people. We had two different background. We were trained in different ways. We have different likes. We have different habits. And so we are now going to share the same space. Now, sharing the space definitely is going to bring up some or two challenges with us.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Ugumiwa, for your contribution earlier. So I believe we'll have more of that at the end of the day addressing those issues. So I think for now, we are good to go with our first lecture to be delivered by Dr. Sanusi Lafiaji. You have the floor, sir.